Reporting to you live right now from Oklahoma City, it is currently 9:02 a.m. and we have just received news that the federal building, Alfred Murray, is on fire right now and people are dying.
Here is a live picture from Ranger 9, I-35, I-40 that crossed their federal court building. Jesse Gary is in Chopper 9. Jesse, tell us what you're seeing from the air.
Black smoke billowing from the federal court building downtown, and there's debris, glass, building matter spread on several downtown blocks. There is thick smoke still coming from the building and on the ground.
I will now be handing over the mic to Keely, who's reporting from the federal building.
We're now outside the federal building, and as you can see, it's on fire. There are cars going off, and people are going crazy. I don't think it's one either. I don't think it's this one either. I don't know. Not me. Definitely not this one.
I don't know how either. I think it might be this guy.
I think it's this one too.
I think this guy, Timothy McVeigh, is our culprit.
I think so too.
Yeah, because you see, all of our evidence led back to this truck, and then this was his partner, and these are our guys. These are our guys. These are our guys. We found them.
Yeah.
What motive could someone have to blow up a building, and one that included a daycare center? Two men, Timothy McVeigh and Terry Nichols, were ultimately held responsible for the bombing at Oklahoma City. Both McVeigh and Nichols served in the military and met in basic training at Fort Benning in 1988. That same year, McVeigh became a candidate for the Special Forces, but dropped out after just 2 days. He later reunited with Nichols. They bonded over their mutual anti-government sentiments. McVeigh's distrust of the government began in high school. As a teenager, he read the Turner Diaries by William Pierce, the leader of one of America's most prominent neo-Nazi organizations at the time. The book outlines a fictional Aryan revolution against the federal government, and its opening scene is eerily similar to the Oklahoma City bombing. A truck exploding outside a government building. In September of 1994, McVeigh and Nichols began plotting to destroy a federal symbol. They chose the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building in downtown Oklahoma City. On the morning of April 19, 1995, McVeigh parked a rental truck filled with homemade explosives outside the Alfred P. Murrah Federal Building. At 9:02 a.m., he detonated the bomb. The blast destroyed nearly half of the building, collapsing its entire north wall. It also left a 16-block radius of destruction.
Timothy McVeigh, the Oklahoma City bomber, was sentenced to death for setting off an explosion which killed 168 people and injured more than 600 others at the Murrah Federal Building. It was, up until then, the worst act of domestic terrorism in American history.
168 people were killed, 19 were children. More than a third of the population of Oklahoma City knew someone who was a victim of the attack. For an attack on a scale America had never before seen, it required a response that was perhaps never thought needed. In the aftermath, 12,384 people volunteered in the rescue and recovery efforts. From every corner of America, people responded, said Larry Mackey, the lawyer for the prosecution. Rescuers from across this country descended on Oklahoma City. Literally hundreds and hundreds of law enforcement officers got in their cars, caught planes, and headed to downtown Oklahoma City. America was in shock. People needed help.
Reporting to you live right now at 9:02 2 p.m. Sorry, Federal Building. We have just received news that the news
What is it? The federal building?
over the microphone to this girl.